Festival returns to the historic Virginia Theater in downtown Champaign. Get ready to talk about some great movies for 4 straight days. Today's community sponsor, Ebertfest, and Andrew Hall, the Ebertfest project coordinator, joins me today. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me again.
Last time you were here, you couldn't tell us all the ins and outs of who was going to be there because either you didn't know or you didn't want to share. But now it's out.
It is out. We couldn't share last time because our guests couldn't make a firm commitment and because of their schedules. But now we have a full schedule out. Individual tickets are on sale. Festival passes, which we see here, are still on sale.
Nice.
This allows you to see all 12 movies of the festival. Okay. But you can buy individual tickets for any of the movies.
What movie and/or person who's coming excites you the most?
Oh, well, I'm actually particularly excited about the opening night movie because we not only have a movie, but we have a musical performance afterwards.
Oh, really?
So the first movie is Amazing Grace. It's film footage from 2 days of live recording of Aretha Franklin from the 70s. This film footage has always been intended to be made into a documentary, but never could because of technical issues that have now been resolved. And so with Aretha Franklin just recently dying,
sure.
This is a really great commemorative project that Alan Elliott and Terrell Whitley have remastered all of the footage. It's coming out. It's actually the premiere of this movie the week that we're showing it. It's showing in New York, Los Angeles, and Champaign-Urbana. And so we're really quite excited to have that movie. It's just a wonderful movie, and the hair on everyone's neck is going to stand up when they watch it. And it's followed actually by the Martin Luther King Community Choir, which is our own local choir here. Will be singing some gospel music that harkens to the actual movie itself right after the movie performance. So I'm really excited because that blends both a wonderful nationally recognized movie with some community involvement, and that's what I love about Ebertfest.
Now, of course, Ebertfest, named after Roger Ebert. He started the whole thing, but his sidekick, co-host, whatever you want to call him, Richard Roeper, is actually going to be back this year.
Yes, we're really honored to have Richard Roeper here. I mean, there was a years-long relationship between Richard Roeper and Roger Ebert. They reviewed movies together on television, and what Richard Roeper is going to be doing for us this year, he's actually selected a couple of the movies that we're showing at the festival.
Okay.
So he's helped curate the choice of the movies this year. We'll be showing Almost Famous and Sideways. These are 2 movies that both Roger and Richard thought were amongst the best they ever reviewed together. And so we're really quite excited to show that. It's a little bit nostalgic because it harkens back to the movies that they viewed and loved when Roger was alive. But we also have a whole bunch of new movies that people will never have seen before.
Man, that sounds like a fantastic couple of days. Now, some celebrity guests are going to be on hand in addition to Richard Roeper, some actors and actresses, directors, etc. Who's sort of the cream of the crop of that list?
Oh, well, we wouldn't like to weigh them against one another. They're all great. But,
yeah, I'm not asking you to judge.
But, yes, we have, for the movie Bound, which shows on Thursday night, we have Jennifer Tilly and Gina Gershon, which are, very, very famous Hollywood actresses. Sure. We're very proud to have them with us. Very important during the awards season, and perhaps missed out unfairly, we have the documentary Won't You Be My Neighbor, a documentary about Mr. Rogers, and we have
I was looking for that the other day because I wanted to watch it and didn't know where I could find it, but apparently the Ebertfest is the place to go to see it.
Well, we invite you to come.
Oh, good.
We'd love to have you with us.
Which night is that?
That's going to be on the Saturday. It's a Saturday in the middle of the day, so please come along. And we have the director of that documentary, Morgan Neville. He'll be with us to tell us about, the discovery of what a really kind and wonderful man Mr. Rogers was, and how just simple acts of kindness can change the world in marvelous ways.
Is it going to make me cry?
I think you need to bring some tissues.
All right, fair. Good to know.
Yeah.
All right, well, passes are still available, and you said you can buy them for the whole event or per movie, correct?
That's exactly right, yes.
And where do you get those?
You can get them online by looking at our website, ebertfest.com, or you can go to the Virginia Theater box office or give them a call.
Well, this is a big deal in Champaign every year, and we're looking forward to another great Ebertfest. Thanks for telling us about it.
Thank you for having me here.
Absolutely. We'll give you all the details on Ebertfest on our website as well, with links to everything that we just talked about. That's at ciliving.tv.